Alright, we're back. I'm Strategic Sully, and I'm here to bring you all your tips, your tricks, your strategies you need to dominate at mobile gaming. With that being said, let's get into some Clash Royale today on the main account, Sully Man. As you guys already know, the Goblin Gang is now in the game. I have some chests I want to open up with you guys. Hopefully we can unlock him. Let's see if we can. 11 zaps, unfortunately not in this free chest. Let's try another one, see if we can get... Oh no! 2 furnaces though isn't bad considering how close I am to level 10 with the furnace. Goblin Gang? Oh, minions! My goodness, where are the Goblin Gangs at? Can we get any before we have to buy the gem pack? I was hoping to just at least unlock them. We get regular goblins. We want the Goblin Gang. Oh, we passed right on over it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 67, 1 Goblin Gang. That's what we needed. Let's go check out the stats at level 1 wherever this card is. Here it is. So, spawn 6 goblins, 3 with knives, 3 with spears. At a discounted elixir, it is like a goblin value pack. Oh baby, I love those value packs. So now we have it at level 1. Let's buy this one. We're gonna get into some live matches with the Goblin Gang. We're gonna upgrade it. Obviously, we want it at least at a decent level, and considering it's only 5 gold to get it to level 2, and then 20, it's not too expensive, so I can't afford it. We're saving up our gold right now so that we can get our furnace to level 10 when we get all the cards. So it looks like we're going to be able to do it 2 more times. And yes, so we can get it to level 8. Unfortunately, not level 9. But yeah, so I'm 70 away from that furnace at level 10. So that's going to be pretty huge. I'm going to make 2 decks and then we'll take them into some live challenge matches. Alright, so for our 2 decks that we're going to bring into live challenge matches with the Goblin Gang, we have this Hog Rider Cycle deck at 2.9 elixir. And then we have a Zap Bait deck. So we are going to test out what cards he has with this deck, make him use his log, his zap, his arrows, and then throw the Goblin Gang in as a surprise. It's gonna get filthy. Let's get right into it. I think this is going to be pretty interesting, getting the player to use his log, zap, arrows on everything else except for the Goblin Gang, and then hopefully send them in for the kill. Now this isn't a great start, but he's gonna do an early Goblin Barrel, so let's log that down, and then he's gonna send in a Goblin Hut, which I'm not really opposed to be honest. So let's send in a miner there, and then a zap to hit the tower. His log misses my Goblin Barrel because I play it so perfectly, and now he's got a wild ride of a mix of cards moving in himself. Now he does have the log, but he did just use it. So let's wait. Let's send in the minion horde right now, and then unless he arrows, he's gonna get a lot of value, but if he doesn't, we can Goblin Barrel in the back and then seriously set up. So he's got Dark Goblin, which is really good for us. His log again misses my entire Goblin Barrel. We're gonna log down. We didn't even need to log down his Dark Goblin. This is amazing. We are crushing this guy. So we're gonna zap this. Why? Because we don't really have anything else to do. Skeleton Army this. We are both running some wild decks. This is pretty fun. 118 damage on his left. My Skeleton Army should be able to take it down. They do like the bosses that they are, even without that extra skeleton. So now he's got a Goblin Hut in the middle. Let's drop a Goblin Gang right on it. Just get angry and in his face. He is probably really pissed off right now because his Goblin Hut is taking severe, and I mean severe damage. Now let's drop a Princess. Along with the Princess, we're going to wait. We're going to wait, and we want him to log the Princess, because we can send in the miner very shortly. So miner's going to go in now along with minion horde, and that's what we wanted. Beautiful. Miner's not even tanking yet, which is even better. Now miner's tanking, and the opponent gave up. Let's see if we can even get the Goblin Gang back down. We do have double elixir moving in. Can we get the Goblin Gang down? Goblin Gang is moving in. Oh, good goodness, folks. He cannot handle this. He had to leave the match. He had to leave the match. That's how intense the Goblin Gang is. That deck was wild. Let's see what we can do against this person, whatever his name is. We're in the bone pit. The pit, we're going to throw him in a pit after we're done beating him. So let's place a Princess in the back right. See what we can set up with. Let's make him think that's what he's going to arrow down. Let's make him think that's what he's going to log down. Let's make him think he's going to be on top of this match. So miner, minion horde. That should allow him to think he's up to something no good. So right now we could have zapped perfectly. He arrowed. He chose to arrow. Now the question... Oh, The witch. Well, the witch is going to be incredibly interesting to deal with. Let me tell you that right now. Let's skeleton army right here, and then goblin gang as well. He's going to need to have the log to deal with all of this, and if he doesn't, he's in serious trouble. Miner's going to go down for the furnace to tank for that. So Miner does that. Some goblins move in to help take out the furnace, and a couple goblins actually get to the tower and do some good damage. Now he does have arrows and he has witch. Witch is really good against that splash damage. He's not going to be able to deal with my minion horde on his bowler though. So let's do a princess over here just to keep the pressure on him. Because you know what? That's even better. The princess shot across, and now my minions are moving in for the kill. He arrows down my princess because he's scared and just lost his right tower. Now we're going to move in and take his left one while defending both of ours. So we do have a skeleton army, which the bowler is good against. Same with the goblin gang. The bowler is going to be good against that. We don't really have a play here, so we have to split this up. Let's split this up as well. Let's throw a goblin barrel in the back and the miner at the side of the tower. And let's see how he deals with all of this, because this is going to be really interesting what he does next. Goblins, and more goblins are moving in on the tower. We could have logged. We chose not to. We chose not to log. He needs to decide what he wants to do next and deal with next. We can zap that, which is beautiful. That's going to kill all that. Skeleton army and minion horde are going to help take out the giant and take out the witch together in a very fashionable manner. Miner in the back, goblin barrel in the front. Let's see what he does next. Let's log down this witch, because you know what, her skeletons are kind of annoying, and we could use a little bit extra damage on top of the tower. Let's drop a princess in the middle. Let's do a zap right here. Beautiful. Let's do a skeleton army, a goblin gang, and let's log as well. And let's see if we can take out the witch, take out the giant, and still keep this tower up. We just might be able to keep the tower up. We're not able to keep the tower up. But his left tower is incredibly weak. So let's drop a miner right there, goblin barrel in the back, and a zap going down right here to help do some damage. We're going to now log, and then along with that, we're going to skeleton army this. We're going to goblin gang this. And then along with that, we're going to miner the front of the tower, because that is what he is not ready for. And then we're going to zap, and we took the tower down. Again, this deck is destructive. It calls the shots of the match. The players can't handle it. I recommend trying it out. Let's try out that Hog Rider deck now. So we're going against Jenny. Now, Jenny is a level 8. So she's got an underhand, a bad hand. Not the best starting hand for what's coming her way. Let's do Ice Spirit. We're going to do an Ice Golem dead in the middle of this. He's playing an early, let me tell you now, an early pack of arrows. A bundle. Whatever you want to call it. It was early. Now let's see what Jenny's going to do against a Hog Rider. And, okay, Jenny. Okay, Jenny. We can tango. We can tango. Let me tell you this right now. Let's see what you're going to do. You got a cycling deck, I'll give you that. Let's drop an Ice Spirit. That's going to help get rid of all of this. Along with that, let's drop an Ice Golem. We don't want to take any extra damage than we need to be taken. Along with that, we're going to do a Goblin Gang. You know what that? We're going to do a log. Why? We're logging for fun because we love doing damage to your tower. Not only that, we love taking your tower down to the ground. We're messing you up, Jenny. We're messing you up, and you don't know what's coming next. Let's see what Jenny's going to do. Happy fighters. Alright, you can be happy all you want. I'm still going to win this match. We have a cannon. Hasn't seen the cannon yet. We could go an aggressive hog musketeer. But we're going to actually sit back because we're expecting a hog minion horde. Let's see. Can we get a minion horde? No minion horde. Just terribly scared Jenny is. Just letting this hog rider absolutely eat up her tower. This deck is scaring people. That's what it's doing. It's scaring people. That's what it's doing. They should be scared. I'm not telling them they shouldn't be scared. We have Ice Spirit now for a minion and a guard. Everything got taken out. We still have 2,000. I'm sorry, we don't have 2,000. Goblin Gang in the middle to distract that skeleton army. Even Elixir. Now he's got Fire Spirits moving in. They absolutely all get wasted on my Goblin Gang. And we still got one left. And we got a Hog Rider in the corner. Jenny, this was over before it started, honey. Don't log. Don't. That's not gonna. You're wasting your Elixir. It's not smart for anybody. That's a fireball to the face and the mouth. I love it. Musketeers coming down, absolutely eating everything up. I don't even know where that skeleton army just went. I'm sorry. Use either one of these decks and you're going to dominate because people can't handle it. They cannot handle the Goblin Gang. They can't handle the cycliness. They can't handle the destruction. They can't handle any of the devastation that comes their way when this deck goes against them. I recommend it highly. We might just 3-crown Jenny. Can we 3-crown Jenny with the Goblin Gang, 2 Musketeers, and an Ice Golem with a log? Of course we can. This deck is destructive. I'm going to show you guys both of them again because I know you want to see them both. This is the Hog Rider deck. This is the Zap Bait deck. I recommend using either one, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. I recommend putting the log in. Now, if you don't have the log, if you don't have a log, you don't have any legendary, what are you putting in instead of that log? The Zap. I would say put the Zap in instead of the log. That is a no legendary deck. You should have all of those cards already at a decent level. For this one, again, if you don't have the log, I would say either Ice Golem or Fire Spirits. Either one's going to keep that cycle going hot and heavy, and that's what you need to be doing. But with that being said, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Show your support to the channel. Comment down below. What are you using the Goblin Gang with? Are you find it successful? Do you not like the Goblin Gang? What's wrong with it? What's good about it? I want to hear your thoughts about it. All my social media handles are right there. Boom, 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 boom. Links are down in the description. Check them out. And as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe down below, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.